Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to talk to you about something that holds the power to heal, to restore, to unite, and to transform. Love. Love is not just a feeling. Love is not just a word we say on Valentine's Day or when life feels easy. Love is a divine command. Love is the very nature of God Himself. The Bible tells us in 1 John 4:8, "Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love." That means, to truly know God, we must know love. Love is not weakness. Love is strength wrapped in kindness, power clothed in humility, and truth spoken with grace. The world teaches us to love those who love us, but Jesus raised the standard higher. In Matthew 5:44, He said, "Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you." That's not easy, is it? It's one thing to love someone who is kind to you, but it takes God's kind of love, agape love, to love someone who has hurt you. This kind of love is not about feelings. It's a decision, a commitment, a reflection of Christ's heart. When Jesus hung on the cross with nails through His hands and thorns on His head, He didn't curse His enemies. He said, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." Luke 23-34. That's love. Not love that waits to be deserved, but love that gives freely, even when it's rejected. In 1 Corinthians 13, Paul paints the clearest picture of love. "If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels but have not love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal." 1 Corinthians 13:1. In other words, no matter how gifted, talented, or successful we are, without love, it means nothing. Love is the foundation of everything we do as believers. It's the root of every good work, the motivation behind every act of faith. Faith without love becomes ritual. Service without love becomes performance. But love turns faith into power and service into worship. Love has the power to change lives, starting with our own. When love fills your heart, bitterness has no room to stay. When love rules your mind, fear begins to fade. 1 John 4:18 says, "There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear." That means when we walk in love, we walk in freedom. Free from hate, free from insecurity, free from revenge. Think about the story of the Good Samaritan in Luke 10:30-37. It wasn't religion that helped the wounded man. It was love. The priest and the Levite walked by, too busy or too proud. But the Samaritan, moved with compassion, stopped, cared, and gave. Love doesn't look away. Love steps in. Love gets involved. Real love does something. Let's be honest. Love is not always convenient. It requires patience, forgiveness, and humility. 1 Corinthians 13:4-7 says, "Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres." Every time you choose patience over frustration, kindness over criticism, or forgiveness over revenge, you're walking in the power of love. And here's the secret. The more love you give, the more love you receive. Because love multiplies. It doesn't run out. It grows stronger the more you share it. The greatest testimony you can give to the world is not how much you know about the Bible, but how much you show God's love. In John 13:34-35, Jesus said, "A new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another." That means love is our identity. Love is our language. Love is our message. When people encounter you, they should feel peace, kindness, forgiveness. Not because you're perfect, but because Christ's love lives inside of you. You might be the only Bible someone ever reads. So let your life speak love loudly. So today, I challenge you. Choose love. Choose love when it's easy and when it's hard. Choose love when you're tired, when you're misunderstood, when you feel like giving up. Because every act of love is a seed planted. And one day, it will produce a harvest of joy, peace, and restoration. Remember, 1 Corinthians 13:13. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. Faith will move mountains, hope will carry you through storms, but love will change the world. So go out there and love, boldly, deeply, and unconditionally. Because when you love like Jesus, you become his hands and his heart to a hurting world. Thank you, and God bless you. Would you like me to format this speech into a printable PDF for a church service or speaking event? I can make it look professional and ready to use on stage.